Hello and welcome to Express News with me, Deepika, your daily half-an-hour window that brings you 100 news and updates from the country and the world in 30 minutes. Let's begin. Several Indian states and union territories including Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Lakshadweep, Punjab, Haryana and Chhattisgarh celebrated its Formation Day on Friday. India's President Draupadi Murmu conveyed her best wishes on the state's Formation Day and hope for their continuous contribution in country's developmental journey. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi also extended his warm greetings to the citizens on the occasion of their state's Formation Day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted the unique contributions of each of the state. Renowned economist and chairman of the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister of India, Bibek Debroy, passed away at the age of 69 on Friday. Expressing his grief, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute and said that Dr. Bibek Debroy was a towering scholar, well-versed in diverse domains, and he'd left an indelible mark on India's intellectual landscape. India's President Draupadi Murmu also conveyed her condolences on the demise of Dr. Bibek Debroy. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar deeply grieved at the passing away of Dr. Bibek Debroy. He said that his contributions to governance and policy making were enormous. Bharatiya Janata Party leader Ravi Shankar Prasad on Friday held a press conference in New Delhi. He said that Rahul Gandhi makes fake announcements for the sake of votes. 25 personnel of Indian Army departed for Indonesia to take part in the 9th edition of India-Indonesia Joint Exercise Garud Shakti 24. The exercise will be conducted from the 1st till the 12th of November. The 15th edition of exercise Vajra Prahar 2024 between Indian Army and US Army will be held from 2nd till the 22nd of November in Idaho, USA. Rajesh Kumar Singh took over the charge of Defence Secretary at South Block in New Delhi on Friday. He paid homage to the fallen heroes at the National War Memorial. Indian Air Marshal Ajay Kumar Arora assumed the appointment of Air Office in Charge Maintenance at Air Headquarters on Friday. India's Border Security Force Intelligence Wing rediscovered a China-made DJI Mavic 3 drone from a farming field adjacent in Amritsar, Punjab. The advanced reservation period in Indian Railways has been reduced from 120 days to 60 days from Friday. This move will reduce the new ticket hoarding issues. India's first analog space mission kicks off in Leh, highlighting the country's growing role in global space research and technology development. India and Albania held bilateral consultations in Tirana, Albania on Friday. Both the sides discussed the entire spectrum of bilateral relations and exchanged views on regional and international issues. India's Communication Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia shopped from a local shop that was selling goods made by specially abled people in Sanchar Bhavan, New Delhi, and made payment through UPI. Chief Minister of Uttarakhand Pushkar Singh Dhami offered prayers at Kedarnath Temple on Friday. The Chief Minister also took feedback regarding the arrangements made by talking to a large number of the devotees. Chief Minister of Uttarakhand Pushkar Singh Dhami attended the Pavali Milan program with SSB, BRO and CISF at SSB Post Champawat. BJP MLA from Jammu and Kashmir Devendra Singh Rana passed away at the age of 59. Devendra Singh Rana was recently elected from Nagrota Assembly seat in Jammu region. India's goods and services tax collections climbed to a 6-month high of 1.87 trillion rupees in the month of October. According to India's Finance Ministry, the collections were up 8.1% from the previous month. As the Festival of Lights, Diwali, ushers in prosperity and joy, Indian markets observed a special Muhurat trading, that is special trading session on Friday. Striking Boeing workers are set to vote on a new offer from the aviation giant that includes a 38% pay rise over the next 4 years. Pakistan is facing challenges in implementing the $7 billion bailout deal with the International Monetary Fund due to incorrect assumptions. Crude oil prices are on the course to end the week with a loss. Brent crude oil trading at $74.16 per barrel on Friday. Indonesia has banned sales of Google Pixel phones because the company has not met the rules of locally made components. European shares climbed on Friday, buoyed by a rally in energy stocks. The pan-European stock 600 index rose 0.5% to 508. Major US stock indices closed lower on Thursday. S&P 500 lost 1.86% to end at 5,700 points, while the Nasdaq Composite settled at 18,000. The United Kingdom's FTSE 100 edged up on Friday from near three-month lows touched in the prior session. The FTSE 100 index traded up 41.35 points at 8,150. Apple Inc. has reported record-breaking revenue in its latest quarterly results. CEO Tim Cook acknowledged India's role in the latest iPhone success. Just days ahead of the presidential election, poll fever goes high in the United States. Both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris campaigned in the western part of the country. American singer Jennifer Lopez joined the campaign rally in Las Vegas on Thursday in support of Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. Just 5 days away from Super Tuesday, Republican candidate Donald Trump used anti-immigration rhetoric to quote voters during a rally in Nevada. Hezbollah launched several rockets against Israeli forces on Friday. Israeli forces intercepted rockets fired from Lebanon and continued its campaign against Hezbollah. United States pushed for a diplomatic resolution to end the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah as a rocket attack by Hezbollah on Israel claimed at least 7 lives. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that there has been progress on the implementation of a UNSC resolution that calls for withdrawal of Hezbollah from Israel-Lebanon border. Days after Israel launched airstrikes on Iran, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned that Israel has the capability to reach anywhere in Iran and that should be the need that should arise. Peru is preparing to host Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Economic Leaders meeting. Locals expressed hopes for new economic opportunities and advanced technologies. Bangladeshi workers stormed the streets in Dhaka's Mirpur area on Friday after a government factory was suddenly shut down. Security personnel used tear gas and fired shots to disperse the protesters. Protesters held a torch procession in Dhaka on Thursday to demand better treatment of minorities in Bangladesh. Former US President Donald Trump condemned the violence against the minorities. Hundreds of people in Ecuador protested against the government for an energy crisis. Ecuadorians are facing power outages of up to 14 hours per day. Turkish opposition supporters protested against the arrest and removal of a mayor from Turkey's main opposition party for alleged links to a banned Kurdish militant group. High Court of Kenya lifted orders barring the swearing-in of newly appointed Deputy President Kithure Kindiki. Earlier, the predecessor of Kindiki has launched legal challenges over his impeachment. Brazilian judge sentenced 2 former police officers to 78 and 59 years in prison for 2018 murders of Rio de Janeiro City Council member Marielle Franco and her driver. In Athens, a man was killed and a woman was seriously hurt in an explosion in an apartment on Thursday. An anti-terrorism investigation is underway. North Korea successfully test-fired a new intercontinental ballistic missile dubbed Hwasong-19. The Hwasong-19 demonstrated the range to strike nearly anywhere across the United States. North Korea and Russia concluded a joint exhibition of tech products in Pyongyang after showcasing gadgets from various North Korean and Russian institutions. The UAE's amnesty scheme for visa violators has been extended until the end of this year. The decision aligns with the UAE's 53rd Union Day celebrations. Pakistan's Foreign Office has called Chinese ambassador's remark on the country's security situation as surprising. On Wednesday, Chinese ambassador urged Pakistan to launch a crackdown on anti-China terror groups. At least 2 people were killed and 6 others were injured in a shooting during Halloween celebrations in downtown Orlando, Florida. We are heading for a short break. We'll be right back.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Welcome back after that short break. You're watching Express News. Let's continue. In eastern Spain, the death toll from devastating flash floods has climbed to 205 on Friday. Rescue operation is still underway. Hundreds of soldiers have been deployed to Valencia, Spain to assist with the rescue operation. More rain is expected to fall on Friday, posing risk of new flooding in Spain. Workers started clearing fallen trees and debris in Taiwan after one of the biggest typhoon, Kongfrey, hit the island in decades that claimed at least 2 lives. Torrential rain and strong gale triggered by Typhoon Kongfrey lashed the Chinese city of Shanghai on Friday. The authorities issued weather alerts. Overflowing river reached near the bridges in the southern Norway village Skarthi as Storm Jacob hits across the country. The Norwegian Meteorological Institute has issued red flood and rain warnings for the county of Westland until Saturday due to Storm Jacob. India's capital New Delhi plummeted into a thick haze of toxic air on Friday as the city topped global pollution rankings. Delhi's air quality index stood at 348, taking pollution into the hazardous category and pushing Delhi to top of the list of the world's most polluted city. The Indian Meteorological Department has predicted moderate thunderstorms and lightning in some districts of Tamil Nadu on Friday. The weather authorities has issued an advisory for the residents of Tamil Nadu to stay indoors and avoid any travel if possible. People around the world celebrated the festival of Diwali as huge number of people thronged in the form of devotees that emerged in several temples across the country to offer their prayers. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer celebrated the festival of Diwali. He extended Diwali greetings, wishing joy to all celebrating across the United Kingdom. Ghost skeletons, witches and cats flooded the streets of downtown Manhattan in the 51st annual Village Halloween Parade on Thursday. West Hollywood came alive on Thursday night as thousands of attendees turned up for its famous Halloween carnival party held annually. Bolivian families joined in on Halloween festivities as the streets of La Paz were filled with children in modern costumes, mixing with others reflecting indigenous culture in Bolivia. Residents in the southern Mexican town of Pomush participate annually in a centuries-old tradition of cleaning the bones of their deceased relatives, a tribute to the dead in the run-up to the Day of the Dead. Israeli conservationists released 3 hawk-billed turtles into the Red Sea in an effort to bolster the population of the critically endangered species. Each hawksbill turtles were fitted with a satellite transmitter on their shell so their movement can be tracked and viewed by the public online. Guernsey's auction house to conduct an auction on the 22nd of November in New York City with most historic objects from the US's very first president, George Washington, to Abraham Lincoln and many more. World's first wooden satellite built by Japanese researchers is set to be launched to space on the 5th of November in an early test for using timber in lunar and Mars exploration. Mexico unveiled an exhibition of pre-Hispanic and colonial artifacts recovered from the United States in 2023. A special exhibition of Journey Through Civilizations and Encounter with Liangsu 2024 World Tour was put up in Lima, Peru, offered immersive experience of ancient Chinese culture. Thailand launched a new domestic tourism stimulus campaign to revive economy by offering 10,000 subsidies worth up to $11 each for travelers visiting 17 northern provinces. An electric-powered passenger ferry that glides above the water on hydrofoils has made its first trip in Sweden as part of the Stockholm public transport network. Denmark's central bank issued its first coins bearing the portrait of King Frederick X, who ascended to the throne in the month of January. Thailand's Ministry of Culture has chosen Mudeng, a 3-month-old pygmy hippopotamus, as the official presenter for the upcoming Loy Krathong festival. A giant fresco in tribute to rescuers saving migrant lives at sea has been unveiled on a Marseille seafront wall in France. The European Southern Observatory has unveiled a mesmerizing picture of the Dark Wolf Nebula, a shadowy cosmic cloud forming near the center of the Milky Way in the sky. On the occasion of Kukur Tihar, dogs took center stage in Nepal with marigold garlands around their neck. On this day, people worship dogs as a part of ritual. The elephant safaris in Kaziranga National Park, Assam, have been open for tourists from Friday for 2024-25 tourism season. Squid Game TV show's creators attended the first global promotional event for the new season in Lucca, Italy. Pop star and actor Lady Gaga released a music video for her new single called Disease in Times for Halloween. American supermodel Heidi wowed fans once again at her 23rd annual Halloween party in New York City, transforming into E.T. in an elaborate costume complete. The cast of Tune Prophecy celebrated the upcoming premiere of the HBO series in New York. The series will debut on the US cable network on 17th of September. The Dragons of Westeros could finally be coming to the big screen, as at least one Game of Thrones movie is in very early stages of development. Grammy winner rapper Young pleaded guilty on involvement in a criminal gang and was released from jail and to serve 15 years on probation as part of the plea agreement. Radiohead singer Tom York walked off the stage during his solo concert in Melbourne, Australia, after being heckled by a pro-Palestinian protester. The Marvel Studios film Deadpool and Wolverine is ready to make its streaming debut in India on Disney Plus Hotstar on the 12th of November. Actor Angelina Jolie is all set to be honored with a performer tribute at the 2024 Gotham Awards in New York City for her role as Maria Callas in upcoming film Maria. The globally celebrated pop rock sensation Maroon 5 is set to make their long-awaited debut in India with a concert in Mumbai on 3rd of December this year. After dismissing New Zealand for 235 runs, India has ended up with 86 for a loss of 4 wickets at the end of day 1 in the third test in Mumbai. Ravindra Jadeja went past Ishant Sharma to become the 5th highest wicket taker for India in Test cricket during day 1 of the Mumbai Test against New Zealand. The West Indies cruised to an 8-wicket victory over an experimental England side in Antigua in a rain-affected opener of their one-day international series. Australian men's cricket team will tour Sri Lanka for a 2-match Test series as well as one-off ODI during January-February next year. Indian teenage shuttler Rakshita Sri Santosh Ramraj pulled off a stunning victory against world number 25 Kirsty Gilmer to march into quarterfinals of Hilo Open in Germany. India's Anish Sarkar has become the youngest ever FIDE-rated chess player at the age of 3 years and 8 months. Manchester United have named Portuguese Ruben Amorim as head coach to replace Erik ten Hag, the Premier League club confirmed on Friday. Benzema-less Al Ittihad claimed a 1-0 victory at home against Al Ahly in the Saudi Pro League. Former Ipswich Town striker Trevor Waymark has died at the age of 74 following a battle with Alzheimer's disease. World number 6 Jessica Pegula has pulled out of the Billie Jean King Cup final in Spain next month. Aisling Kucher will take her place on the American team. And with this, it's a wrap here on Express News for now, but news and updates will continue here on DD India. So don't go anywhere. Keep watching and keep tracking DD India for all latest news and updates from the country and the world. And festive greetings to all our viewers. Namaskar.